What's up, guys? It's Yashu the Observer here, back with another one. I know a lot of you guys liked my Bleach openings video. I'm working on a Bleach endings video. A lot of the songs are blocked, so YouTube keeps taking down my video. So I'm working on that. Hopefully there's a version of that up before this comes out. If not, it'll be after this. I'm working on it. Some of the songs might be muted on that video for me to be able to release it, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get a workaround on that. I put so much work into it that I want to get it out regardless. You know what I mean? Even if some of the songs are muted, because I just spent so much time on it. I don't want to just scrap it all together. But on this video here, I will be reacting to the top 10 Bleach moments in the anime. So pretty excited about this one. So we're gonna just jump right into it.
Of course, a top 10 list of memorable
right
moments wouldn't be complete without the one that started it all, Ichigo becoming a Shinigami. To sum up the main character, Ichigo, Kurosaki's life changes in an encounter with the Shinigami Rukia Kuchiki. When a hollow attacks the Kurosaki household, Rukia gets injured. With him as their only hope, Ichigo accepts the responsibility and lets Rukia stab him, transferring her powers to him and turning him into the substitute Shinigami. It's a strong and
I know this is 10, but this should just be 1. Because without this moment, there is no Bleach, you know? But I get it as it being like a low tier hype moment, but it's like, you know, without this moment, there is no Bleach, you know? Hair color, orange. Number 9.
Next is Aizen battling the captains and wizards in Fate Karakura Town. Need more proof that Aizen is by far one of the most broken villains ever conceived in anime history?
He was just too damn strong.
From this whole sequence in Fate Karakura Town. After the united front of the Gote and the Wizards finish taking care of business, it should be easy, right? Aizen's camp's down to him and Gin, and he has a whole bunch of powerful opponents ready to gang up on him. The battle starts and he easily dispatches a few captains. However, the numbers game would eventually catch up to him, and he finds himself finished off by Hitsugaya in poetic fashion.
But
not. When were you under the impression that Aizen can be done in by lowly captains and wizards that don't even comprehend his power? And he's only getting stronger and stronger as the battle rages on.
Yeah, Aizen was OP like a mug.
Orihime is the next moment, the one where she says goodbye to Ichigo. You see, Orihime's powers have put her in Aizen's sights. Aizen sends various forces to act as a diversion. The one who finally intercepts the girl is none other than his fourth Espada, Ulquiorra. Threatened by Ulquiorra, Orihime agrees to go with him to Hueco Mundo. However, for someone who's the embodiment of nihilism, the Espada isn't as heartless after all. Instead of taking her straight to Aizen, Ulquiorra allows Orihime to say her farewells to one person without anyone else's knowledge. For Orihime, the choice is clear as day. Finding herself inside her choices room for the first time, she confesses her love to a sleeping Ichigo. In her confession, she tells him of her dreams and reaffirms her love for him. This is a dramatic scene that sets the stage for the next arc. The scene where Orihime can't bring herself to kiss Ichigo, and the confession that follows remains, for me, one of the key scenes for this girl in the entirety of Bleach. You can't help but feel sad for her as she says her supposed last farewell.
I think this moment was so dope because, like, she didn't think that she would ever see Ichigo again. Like, she didn't think that she was ever going to come back, and then she still couldn't.
To our Kroger associates, for the long hours and
you know, but she did confess his love.
Miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands says thank you.
殺せ神死にの槍
This part was crazy because I hated Ging so much. Just to find out that he was really,
in a 7th place is Gin's
working on both sides. He was really betraying
betrayals or what?
Aizen
One of
the
the
entire
moments that
time.
struck me the
And
most
who saw
as I
that
watched
coming?
the
I
end
did
of the
not see that
Aizen
coming.
arc is the scene where Gin pierces his
I didn't see
sword
that coming.
right through Aizen's chest. He reveals the trick to playing around Kyoka Sugetsu as well as the true nature of his Bankai. It's here that Gin's true intentions are revealed. All this time he'd spent being by Aizen's side, establishing him as a close ally, everything is for the sole purpose of exacting revenge on this man for Rangiku's sake. How fitting that even his Bankai's name can be translated to God-killing spear. It's as if Gin's been destined to kill Aizen all along. All is for naught as Aizen revives almost immediately and puts a quick end to Gin's ambitions. Gin spends his last moments lamenting
put up with Aizen for like, what, 100 years?
Just on a more hopeful note, he lives long
just
enough to see Ichigo emerge out of the Dangai. Upon seeing the fire of resolve in the teen's eyes, Gin finally dies knowing that he can leave the rest to Ichigo.
Why was Aizen so OP? That's when Ichigo was like, let's take this battle somewhere else. He was like, oh, you giving me orders? I don't think so. Ichigo said, let's go.
To fight Aizen. Just as Aizen seems unstoppable and all
said,
hope
"We're
seems
going right
lost,
now."
out of the Dangai comes none other than Ichigo. Gone is the hesitant youth with shaky resolve and the Ichigo that wavered against Gin's relentless assault.
I don't know if this is the most bad. Ichigo has some badass forms.
Ichigo stands before Aizen, a completely mature and confident combatant. One doesn't have to look anywhere but his appearance to see proof of a man who's been through hell and back. Thanks to the training, Ichigo has transcended his limits far beyond what Aizen has become. To further this point, Ichigo simply grabs Aizen and throws him down in order to have a fight,
like a whole
where the two of them
chapter
will
of
be interrupted. One
what
does
happened
not
inside
simply
of there.
manhandle Aizen like that. It's finally time for the final showdown.
Man was out there with no shoes and socks, like, let's go. He said, I don't need shoes to beat you. Oh yeah, final Getsuga Tenshu. Told you, Ichigo has some badass forms, just like, man.
Number 5 is of course the final Getsuga Tensho. The battle against Aizen's been going well so far. Breaking enhanced Kido with his arm? Check. Destroying the landscape with the swing of his sword?
He was tearing Aizen
To cap
ass
it off,
up.
he also returns a year-long favor to Aizen by stopping Aizen's sword with his hand. With Aizen reeling and shaking in disbelief, Ichigo decides that it's time to finish the fight once and for all. It's here that he unveils the culmination of his Dangai training, the final Getsuga Tensho. In terms of hype, nothing really compares to seeing Ichigo with an ominous aura and sleek new attire in his bid to finally defeat the overpowered villain.
Ichigo was more human than Aizen at this point, for
especially
sure.
important because it's a move that eliminates the last traces of his Shinigami power once he's used it. It's truly an all-or-nothing attack that seeks to end Aizen before the latter can continue evolving past Ichigo's power level.
I feel like a lot of animes use that trope of like, after I use this power, I won't have it no more, or I'll be no more, you know. And I think Bleach did it really well, even if just to give him his powers back in the end. Yo, when he stopped that Phoenix with his bare hand, with his
interrupting Rukia's execution.
with his Anpak
Talk
toe.
about coming in the nick of time. Right as Rukia's about to be executed, Ichigo saves the day by stepping between the giant fiery Phoenix and Rukia. Pandemonium follows for Soul Society's forces. Two senior captains who've had their suspicions make their move, disabling the Sokyoku and confronting head captain Yamamoto. More importantly, Ichigo succeeds in doing the thing that he set off to do, rescuing Rukia. After leaving Rukia in Renji's care and easily defeating the vice captains, all that's left for Ichigo is his date with destiny.
I'm agreeing with the list so far. I'm agreeing with the list. He said, Byakuya, you're not gonna beat me. Let's get it. Ah, another ad.
He invented one wheel.
Well, let's skip this one.
Boredom.
Let's get that out of there. Get out of here. I like this. Byakuya went all
Third
out.
moment,
He was
Ichigo
like,
versus
nah.
Byakuya's a shoo-in. What makes the Ichigo versus Byakuya fight so great, you ask? It's important to note that this fight happened way before character powers went over the top and fights started becoming predictable reveal fests where the one who runs out of new powers loses. What we have here is a fight that pits two of the key players in the story together, letting them face off.
I like this guy's explanation of why this is number 3, because I was like, I don't know if I would put this on the top 10 list, but what he just said, I'm like, okay, I can see it.
Meanwhile, Byakuya was never overhyped like Aizen, but he's considered a very powerful opponent and is fresh off making mincemeat out of his vice captain that just obtained Bankai. More than a battle of strength, this fight is also a clash of ideals. Ichigo and Byakuya's fight at the end of the Soul Society arc would go down as one, if not the best fight in Bleach history. The action is back and forth, with Ichigo showcasing his new Bankai that lived up to the hype and knocked the proud captain down a peg.
Yeah. So Byakuya ended up salty so many times. I like that though, because he was mad cocky, like really like royal, like. And Ichigo had to show him something. But this right here, damn it, this is number 2. I'm really interested in what they're gonna have number 1 as.
Hollow transformation finds its way to the second spot on the list. Throughout most of the Waco Mundo arc, Ichigo's done a pretty good part in playing the underdog. The final fight against Ulquiorra in particular showed how outmatched and outclassed Ichigo is. A dramatic moment in that fight is when Orihime and Ishida chase after the two combatants, only to be greeted with the sight of Ulquiorra delivering the finishing blow to our protagonist, blasting a hole through his chest. Hearing Orihime's cries of despair, something awakened within the practically dead Ichigo. His inner Hollow. Now taking over the host's body, the Hollow turns the tables and destroys Ulquiorra in one chilling sequence.
I would love if they would have gave this form a name, like give it an actual name.
By this incredible force that aims to destroy everything in
like
sight.
He's no longer Ichigo.
If you ever wondered
right
what a completely unleashed Hollow Ichigo can do, look no further from the episode featuring this scene.
Man, if he could have harnessed his power and like kept his sanity with it.
Aizen's iconic reveal as a traitor to Soul Society takes number 1 on this list. Did you get caught off guard by this before? A lot of us sure did. After spending most of the Soul Society arc dead, Aizen turns up near the end of the arc to the shock of everyone. For so long, Gin's been the one that's been set up as the orchestrator of the arc's events. Kubo had other ideas and Gin ends up being just a co-conspirator all along.
This scene right
to
here
demonstrate his power, Aizen wastes no time mowing through two captains. Bankai Hitsugaya and Bankai Komamura
this is before you kind of knew like who everybody was, and you knew Aizen was such a nice guy, and then he ended up dead. It was like, damn, what's going on in the Soul Society? And then you find out he's still alive, and he like played everybody.
Along with his two captain accomplices, he leaves for Waco Mundo, and that's the last we saw of the gentle, bespectacled Captain Aizen.
I like how his whole, I swear his whole character changed once he slips back to hair.
Last time we hear the vocal version of number 1. Guess Aizen killed the singer off too.
He said he killed the singer off too. That was funny. And that was my song.
And that's a wrap. But honestly, I feel that I'm not done talking about Bleach. Throughout its decade-plus run, Bleach had its share of ups and downs, but it definitely has no shortage of iconic and epic moments. 10 entries just doesn't cut it for this, because this anime has so much more to offer that can be contained in just one video. Will we be seeing a part 2 of this, or would you like to see a top 10 Bleach fights video? If this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll definitely consider it. If you're interested in seeing more anime goodness, please take the time to like and subscribe to VinnyTube.
Alright, there you guys have it. That was the top 10 moments of Bleach. I think for the most part I agree with that list, but I would put number 10 and number 1. I don't know how I would rearrange it after that point, but I would definitely put Ichigo becoming a Soul Reaper as the first entry in, or number 1 moment in Bleach, because without that moment there's no Bleach. So I give that number 1. But outside of that, yeah, the list was pretty legit. Like I don't have any, like I might flip a couple of scenes around, but like I think as far as top 10 moments go, those were definitely it. So let me know what you guys like of this video, or what you guys think of this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I'm always in the comments, so if you leave a comment, I definitely will get back to you. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. I'm gonna keep them coming. All right, I'm Joshua the Observer, and I'm out.